This is one of my favorite questions and conversations to have is, the difference between being an employee and having an entrepreneurship mindset. So for me, being an employee is you're somebody that's obviously almost always being told what to do. You have to show up, you have to ask if you can take a break, go to the bathroom, take a vacation, if you can retire, it's things that you're being told to do. You're not doing things for yourself. You're doing something for somebody else. You're building somebody else's dream versus building your own dream, where entrepreneurship is you stepping out from under that umbrella of somebody else and actually starting to direct your life, whether it's through a business or through a side hustle. It's you taking ownership of your day and your dreams and starting to work towards that.
I think I love being an entrepreneur, but one of the things that you have to be is disciplined. And that's something that we just really instilled, being disciplined, but knowing also if you're coming from the employee side, having that structure. So knowing your day, breaking it down day by day as an entrepreneur, like, okay, my morning starts here, and treat it that way. So you can pull, I think, a little bit from being an employee into the entrepreneur side. So I would say if it's on your mind, absolutely jump into entrepreneurship, because it's amazing what you can get to do with that.
And honestly, one of the best ways to jump into entrepreneurship with a low overhead, we started our entrepreneurship journey doing a franchise, which had a huge investment in order to do. And even then, being a franchise owner is almost a little bit like being a franchise owner / entrepreneur / employee, because you still had somebody else's rules that you had to play by. Now, the great thing is with network marketing, which is what we do, you actually have the freedom to go out and do things that you couldn't do in a franchise. It's almost like a mini franchise because of the fact that there's a low overhead cost to get started. There's low inventory that you have to carry, and you don't have to have a bunch of employees to get the business going. So when it comes to being an entrepreneur, one thing you have to understand is mindset. And if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you have to be a problem solver, you have to be an eternal optimist, and you have to know that failure is an option. The reason why I say that is because you're not going to learn anything if everything is all the way up to the top. We always talk about entrepreneurship as people see the before and after photo of the before of standing in food lines to the after of having all the things. But they didn't see the millions of detours on the way to those. So when you are an entrepreneur, you are going to be a failure addict, because you're going to try things over and over again until you find out exactly what it is that works for you. So get comfortable with doing all of the things. That way you find out exactly what works for you.